Hello everyone. For those of you who have subscribed to my channel before, this device, you might recognize it itself. It's the Shuttle XS35 GTV2, which is an Intel Atom, the D525 series with the Ion 2 chipset. And I demonstrated this as a silent media box before in one of my other videos. As you can see, there's a Blu-ray drive on the front as well. But it was running OpenELEC, and in the particular video I was demonstrating how HD audio worked. And at the time I said it was one of the only devices that would do HD audio with OpenELEC. Now that has since changed, since Frodo version 12.1 I think is out now at the moment of OpenELEC, which is OpenELEC version 3.0, and they've added support for Intel Ivy Bridge and Sandy Bridge chipsets, which, as you may well know, include a GPU on board as well as a CPU. Now those chipsets will output HD audio through the HDMI slot of a particular device, whichever you have. So what I'm going to show you in this video is this little device here, which is the Shuttle XV61H, I think it is, or XH61V actually, I think is what it's called. But again, as you can see, it's a small little device. I'll put this into context. There's the shuttle's the other shuttle's a bit longer, but it is thinner, quite a bit thinner. So it's a mini ITX system, very, very quiet. But on board this system is an Intel Ivy Bridge chip. Apologies for the shaky camera at the moment. The Intel Ivy Bridge chip, which is the Intel Ivy Bridge 3450S, so it's the low voltage Ivy Bridge, and it's a quad core. I think it was 2.8 gigahertz, something like that, but easily enough for a media center. In fact, it's probably a media center overkill. Now this is going to be plugged into this amp, which you can see down here, which is the Onkyo HTX22HD. In the previous video, I showed off the model up from this, which is the HTX22HDX, which I have in another room. I've been in contact with the people of OpenELEC about this, but there is a particular issue I've had, and I think other people, and particularly Onkyo users, have had with the more stable releases that have been released of OpenELEC, insofar as that HD audio is broken with the HTX22HDX that I have. For some reason, using this device and using this, I've tested, HD audio just will not work on version anything from release candidate 2.99.3 or above, and that's including the new stable release, which is version 3. Yet, if I have version 3 on either of these devices and plug it into this older Onkyo, it works fine, which is very, very strange, quite annoying. But for now, on the other one, I'm just using one of the release candidates on this device, the XS35 GTV2. And it's working at the moment, but I would like to upgrade to the newer software at some point. I'm just trying to work some stuff out with OpenELEC to see what they can do, to try and the developers to see what they can do to fix that. But what I'm going to do for now on this video is show that an Intel Ivy Bridge will do HD audio, and we're going to demonstrate that now. So I'll turn this on first of all. You'll see it start up in a second. Okay, so XH61V is the box. There's the core Intel Core i5 3450S CPU, 2.8 gigahertz, and we're just going to let this boot up. My room is a bit of a mess, but never mind. Okay, so as you can hear, it's like whisper quiet again. You know, there's no real noise from this. It's an all-in-one little box. Really have to say, I'm really impressed with this little box. I think it's about 18 months old. I'm not even sure how new you can pick these up anymore, but it does the job really, really well. And let's have a look and see. So, just get my controller here for a second. You can navigate, go to System, Services, nope, not Services, go back, System, and audio output. Okay, so there you go, you can see HDMI, I've got it set to 5.1 at the moment. True HD is receiver is ticked, and DTS HD receiver is ticked. It's using the HD Intel PCH, connected to the Onkyo HTX22HD on HDMI. Pass-through and audio. Okay, so I've got a couple of demos, as with the previous video, of samples of high definition audio tracks. So let's go and select that. So here we go, DTS Dolby Demos, which you can get from demolandia.net. That's where I got mine. So I've got a few here. So we've got True HD 7.1 Spheres, it's called. And I'm going to try and show you the screen as I play this on the actual amplifier. So if I just zoom in here, so you can see at the moment it's just saying it's DTS. There's nothing in particular. It's set to DTS Neo 6. And if I just up the volume on that slightly, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this file, the Spheres file, and we'll watch it change. There you go. So that's a Dolby True HD file that's just been played through, and obviously you can see the amp switches over into tech stack correctly and plays it, no problem. And we're going to try a DTS HD master audio file, which is the SFX long version. So let's go and play that. And again, let's go down here. There you go, DTS HD Master Audio playing flawlessly as well. So, yes, the new Sandy Bridge and Ivy Bridge chips, as demonstrated here from this little box here, will play back all your 1080p content, as well as your high definition audio tracks through to your amp, with the caveat, of course, being that the amplifier, you may have some issues maybe with the amp, an Onkyo amp if you have one in particular, or the amplifier that you have, but like I say, all other versions seem to have no problem. I'm guessing this is down to the fact that the audio engine is a completely new development within XBMC for this particular release. There's going to be little kinks that are going to have to work out over time. But as you can see, this demonstration does show that it does work at the moment on selected amplifiers. So hope this you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please rate and subscribe. Thank you very much.